Hello and welcome back to the world of Final Fantasy XI. If you're like me and are just thinking about returning to Final Fantasy XI in 2018 or 19, here is a handy little guide about the 5 things that you should know when returning to Final Fantasy. So in this case, before I even begin, please check out this guide if you want more detailed information about what you should be doing at any point in time. This is incredible. This has helped me out a lot, but I wanted to kind of summarize pretty much the 5 things that you need to know and do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing that you need to know is that every teleport crystal that you run into, every home crystal, you're going to be hunting these things down. Go click on them, and it's going to basically act like an Aetherite. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, this is the Aethernet system, but it's set up throughout the whole game. So you can say travel to other home points, and as you unlock these places, you'll be able to easily teleport to any of these home points, and it's just going to cost you a certain amount of gil. So no matter where you logged out in the game when you last played it, or if you're new coming back creating a new character, every time you see one of these blue crystals on your map, please be sure to go and farm them up. When you pull up your map, you should be able to see the various crystal locations on the map itself. So if you're having trouble hunting them down, please make sure you take the time to get that done. It's going to save you tons and tons of time. And if you don't know which one is which, if you hover over the point for a little bit, it will bring up the map and it will show you which one that you're considering. So that way you can easily teleport to the correct home point. So the next most important thing that you should take note of is the Records of Eminence. If you're wondering what this is, if you go into your quest section, you're going to have this new thing called Records of Eminence. Go into your objective list, and then under Tutorial, Basics, and then click on First Step 4. This is the first thing. This kicks it all off, and you're going to love this system. I cannot praise it enough. It's so fascinating. There are some things that are not repeatable. As you can see, the First Step Forward is not repeatable, listed here as my mouse moves around, and I'm still getting used to the controls, guys, but not repeatable. Some are. So when you go and look at to various battles and quests, combat region-wide, these things constantly repeat over and over again, feeding you with tons of experience points, tons of sparks, which is the currency of Records of Eminence. And with those sparks, you can purchase items, sell those items to make gil. There's a lot of power and a lot of fun here to be had. But it all starts with Tutorial Basics and First Step Forward. If you're wondering, this takes place in the 3 main starting cities. So you can talk with in Southern Sanadoria at G10, Asakaka, Bastok Markets at E11, and then Flim or Fahelim, man, Jehovah's Let. You know, guys, if you're new here, welcome. I love Final Fantasy, but I can't ever pronounce these names. But it's going to tell you where you need to go, and so you can see here, this is the character that I would need to talk with. What you do is you set it to your active quest. So you let me pick on this one that I don't have active. You would say set as your active objective. You can have up to 30, which you can see your current objectives right here, and how you're progressing on all of them. So you can have up to 30, but you need that one. Talk to him. That will complete that version of it, and then it will open up the rest of it. There's a lot of other things that Records of Eminence do. Really points you to content as well, as it also acts as kind of a challenge log, and new challenges are added. Even limited time event challenges are added. It's really quite an amazing system, and honestly, I wish Final Fantasy XIV would steal it. So number 3, unlock your mount. As soon as you hit level 20, you get your Chocobo license. You can actually talk to Magpito here. And in Upper Juno, you can kind of see where I'm at on the map right here in the Chocobo stables. That's where he's hiding. Talk to him. He's going to give you a quest. You have to go complete that quest, and you're going to be able to summon a raptor to your side to ride wherever you need to in this world. It's truly, truly amazing, especially if you're coming back to this game and you don't have that ability. You're going to want that as soon as quick as possible, because as you travel to the different areas, having that mount is going to make it so much faster to get around, to be able to also then unlock your home point teleport crystals. So it all kind of goes all around with the whole point of travel. So like number 1, 2, and 3, like we said here, are kind of your real big content, systems that you need to do. From here, let's talk about number 4, which is your trust NPCs. So the Trust NPC system is unlocked via an NPC. Now I'm talking to Watata here, who is in the Windurst Woods, but essentially you want to go into your, again, Records of Eminence, and you go Tutorial Basics, and it says Call Forth an Alter Ego. This is going to be the kickoff of, quest to be able to go and point you to the correct one. So you can see in this quest, it tells you who you need to talk to in Sanadoria, as well as in Bestock. So any of these kick off your Alter Ego quest line. Follow this quest line to completion, and you're going to be able to call forth an Alter Ego NPC who's going to fight alongside you. There's many of these things to collect. What's really cool about this whole system is that it's going to then unlock even more alter egos for you. So you can see here that it's just going to feed you several alter egos. It's a little bit redundant. It's a little bit time consuming. So just set maybe 30 minutes aside to get all of these knocked out. But then you're going to have your own party and team that you can go out and adventure into the world. And let me show you how that works. So calling forth your own trust NPCs is as simple as just then perusing the list of what you have. So I have a tank, a healer, and then I can pick basically a DPS because I'm playing Dancer right now in this video. So let me call on my tank. And I'm going to call out a black mage or a scholar, I can't remember, based off the symbol. Scholar, cool. So the tank provokes, the healer heals, casts protect, and everybody just goes about their merry way. Now, if you're doing this right, you're going to make sure that as a part of your objectives lists, as a part of your combat regions, that you have your whatever zone you're in is turned on. So that way, no matter what you're killing, even if you're not working on a specific book, it's actually accounting towards your total for that region itself. So just keep that in mind. This makes it so much easier to go out and adventure in this world solo, but you can also still bring friends with you. In fact, like your friends can have their trust NPCs. So if you think about a party of 6, I could have a couple of mine, you could have a couple of yours, and we can go duo, but we have a full squad that can represent a variety of jobs, and we can work together to unlock even more of these trust NPCs. The system is super helpful, especially as the game has aged, but it has aged really well because of the system. And I honestly think it's one of the reasons why I've really enjoyed coming back and playing, because I'm not sitting around waiting for a party. I can actually be looking for a party or recruiting for a party while at the same time engaging in the content, so to speak. Okay, and on a final note, go into your config section, go to Miscellaneous 3, turn on your timer display. This is going to turn on the countdown for your buffs and debuff abilities here in the corner. This is a huge addition, and I'm so glad they added this. There's other things that they've actually turned on, and again, I'm going to refer you back to the real big, deep, involved guide where it goes through all the things you might want to turn on, all the things you might want to turn off. Hopefully these 5 tips have been a huge help. Hopefully if you're considering coming back and checking out this game, that you do so, and I hope that you have a blast when you do. We're on the Ashura server, so if you're considering that, that's the unofficial quote-unquote server for the North American audience, English-speaking audience. Anyway, guys, my name's Brian, and this is Work To Game. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I hope you enjoy whatever you're playing right now. But I'm going to leave you at that. Guys, it was really great sharing this video with you. I'm really enjoying myself in Final Fantasy XI. Take care. Have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, beautiful. Did anybody ever tell you that we want you as a part of the workforce? That's right. The workforce needs you. Yes, you on YouTube or wherever this video is shared. Like, favorite, share, sub, dance, join, military, jump up and down. You know the drill. Anyway, we totally want you. Part of the workforce. Join the workforce. Or don't. Either way, we hope you come back. Hope you have a good day. Peace. Chuck Charles out.